I'm Jeanie Brown. I have a little coffee shop in Tiburon, California.
We're sitting in your coffee shop. What's the name of it and how did it get its decor?
Well, let's see. My coffee shop, the name is Jeanie's Java. And it was my 72nd birthday, and I thought, what is it you want, Jeanie? And I always wanted a little coffee shop. So I knew a place that I could buy. It was completely empty. And I came down and I bought the coffee shop. And I was going to go into business, but I didn't have enough money left for any furniture. So I brought all the furniture from my house into the coffee shop. And the shop became quite successful. And when I had enough to renovate, everyone said, don't take my chair out of this shop.
So, Jeanie, you said you knew you wanted to open a coffee shop. You knew that. How did you know that?
Well, I know that one thing is that I love to meet people. And I love to be with them. And not having an education, I really don't know how to spell. I tell you, I had to take a lesson even to use a cash register, you might say. And I can't read. So I knew that I had to kind of get into something. I didn't have to get into it, but I was just drawn to loving people, and I knew I could wait on them. And I know good coffee because I drink a lot of coffee, and I believe in coffee.
You could have sat in your house.
Yes.
But there was something inside of you that said, I'm not done yet. And in fact, you've sort of surprised yourself. It sounds like you've, learned more than you thought and had more come. That's what I'm hearing in your voice. Is that accurate?
Oh, I've never been happier really in my life, except when my children were born, of course.
Do you have your top 3 hit list of good things people should know?
Oh, actually, I could give you more than 3, but I think on the top of my list is love. And I don't know, I love every single human being. And in this little coffee shop, I've had every type you could possibly have, every kind. People from all over the world have been in my coffee shop, and there has never been one that I have not loved.
We're going to close with this story, because this is also the devil, a little bit of the devil Jeanie coming out.
Okay.
So you knew your tips were being stolen.
Yes.
But you didn't know for sure who was stealing them.
Correct.
So what did you do?
Well, actually, Janine was in here, and she says, Jeanie, she said, that lady stole the tips. And I said, Janine, I know that lady will never take a thing, because she was an older woman. She was always dressed nice, would come in here and get a cup of coffee. And she said that she actually saw her. So I said, okay, Janine, I know how to booby trap a tip jar. I said, so she said, show me. I said, well, here. The lady was over in the corner there having her coffee. I'm going to scotch tape a row of $1 bills. And then I'm going to put a few quarters scotch tape on the edge so when she pulls it out, we could hear them rattle. And on the end, I'm going to put fly paper on the end, because you can't unstick anything with fly paper. Because I don't like flies, and I always have fly paper sticking around. So I put it on the end of the $1 bills. I said, now let's go to the kitchen. She's getting up and see what happens. Here she comes, and she picks up the end with a fly paper on, and it sticks, and she is just amazed, and she starts running out with these dollar bills and the quarters off of the edge. She's scared to death, and I just hollered, gotcha.